Okay. Welcome back to the K-C podcast. I'm Kendra Brewer. You get cold feet?
This is my co-host, Casey Harry.
We're not redoing that.
Okay.
Well, this is a slightly new segment we like to call OnlyFans.
Yeah, we're starting our OnlyFans. It'll be in the link down below. That's why we're in my bed.
Are you happy, Stacy? Are you happy?
Stacy, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So we're back finally. The last one we recorded was in December, and then we put it up in May. You know, Christmas and July, summer.
Also, the OnlyFans is a joke. If you haven't figured that out.
Oh yeah, we're not. I would know.
Money not worth.
My PP too small. Way too small. Teeny meeny.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we have been gone so long, and after we explain all that here, you're going to see why, but we're really trying to get back on it. We have a new idea for a really cool studio, so it doesn't look like we're about to shoot a vid. So, it's going to be in a basement. I don't know if that's better to hear, but I'm going to paint a backdrop.
Yeah, she's going to paint a backdrop.
It's going to be sick. I'm thinking use neon colors and have your LED
LED strips,
and then do it on blue so it fucking glows. I'm so excited.
Purple.
Anyways, but big exciting news, we're actually gonna go see our
idols.
We're gonna go see Bert Kreischer on the 18th
of June. Yeah,
the guy who inspired us
to start this podcast. Yeah. If you guys have ever seen the Two Bears One Cave podcast, it's Bert Kreischer tops Segura, so we're gonna go see Bert live.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's in Louisville.
Kentucky.
We almost dropped a bag on front row seats, but then realized we don't have $500 to throw out in the wind. So
Each. If it was $500, I'd be like, I guess we'll gotta just do that together, but...
No, it's not. Fuck your fees, by the way.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, the fees...
The fees added
so down.
$50.
Yeah,
individually, almost. And it was dumb. But a lot of exciting things has happened. You'll get to see that by the title of the podcast. One, I'll just start off. My brother's engaged.
Congratulations, Kyle.
He has a little fiance. They're super cute together.
Kyle and Abigail.
Kyle and Abigail. We actually went to a winery up in Michigan. Super cute. I had to hide the whole time to surprise Abigail. So my mom and I were like paparazzi. So the whole ordeal is like we got there early. Me and my mom, her boyfriend. So we're talking to people. We're setting up. We're finding hiding spots. We got them their own cabana. It was with a bunch of other people for them. So we're chilling. And so we're sitting up there and they arrive. So we're like, okay, let's hide. So we hide behind a bush on a patio. And so we're up there, and my cheese had just gotten there, and I couldn't even eat the cheese because I'd had to come out of my cover. I was kind of pissed. So the plan was they would do couple pictures. So my mom and I are sitting there. We both have our cameras. We are so ready. They go around. All Kyle does is put his arm around Abigail, sitting down, and they're all like, "Aw," and I'm like, "No way, was that the proposal? Like, did we just miss the proposal?"
It's like, hey, will you marry me? That was it. Could you marry me?
I was what I literally thought. I looked at my mom. I was like, did he really just propose that way? I was so mad.
That would be a Kyle way to propose.
It really was, but it was so funny because it wasn't. Because after that, I saw him like gnawing on his fingernails, and I was like, this guy is so nervous. It was so funny.
The big baby.
The big Joe Cool, like brought down by a little 5-foot girl. It was super cute. But so we see them all stand up, and we're like, okay, this is it. So my mom's like, they're not looking, run. So I run across a full patio of people. So I look nuts. There's these two girls around my age. Well, not really my age, but they're younger girls. And I like run to this bush right next to this girl. And they like both give me that look like, who is this child? Like, who are you? And I was like, hey, I'm going to hide here. And they kind of like looked at me. They were like, go away. And I was like, my brother's proposing down there. And then, of course, the whole patio, like, 180. They're like, oh. So they're all looking. And I'm like, do me a favor. I don't want to poke my head out because they were all facing towards the patio. I was like, tell me when the big buff guy goes up. So I'm like hiding. my mom thinks he's about to go, runs down. It's a group picture, so she like sprints up, and then they're like, no, he's going. So I stand up, I'm taking picture after picture. My mom misses the best shot, which I got, because I'm the best. Not really. But, yeah, he got engaged. It was super cute. Abigail got carded there. Kind of funny.
Yeah, because she's definitely old enough to drink wine, but yeah.
Yeah, she's
she
25.
She got proposed to, and they're like, but actually, I need to see your ID.
Yeah.
She's like, what?
And I mean, worse, I didn't drink there because I'm not of age yet, and they
Did they just offer you some?
Yeah, they were like, what do you want to drink? And I was like, water.
Right.
So.
Water.
That was my little adventure. It was super cute. Then we ended up being an hour late to dinner because my mom doesn't know time change, so. It's okay. Connie will make it through it.
You got it, Connie. But yeah, what you guys saw last was the MILF. Or I guess the MILF podcast, yeah.
Yeah, it was a MILF podcast.
Yeah, thank you, all the moms. If you guys are still watching, thank you guys for coming on. We know
Karen for sure is watching.
Yeah, hi Karen, we miss you. She keeps telling me that every time I see her since then, she's like, "I'm not a MILF, Casey. I'm not a MILF." I'm like, okay.
Come on, Karen. Yeah, you are.
Come on.
Look at your daughters.
Swear.
It didn't come from the red. What were they? Parachute
pants.
Penny.
Parachute pants. That's funny. But yeah, big thanks to you guys again. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad we recorded again. I know. A lot of people are excited. And if you guys don't know, we are on Spotify now. All the audio recordings are on Spotify, no video, so you guys can just listen to it in the car or whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys appreciate that. I had to figure all that out. It wasn't too hard, but.
No, I'm glad it's out. That's what all the Patreon funds went to, was we were kind of waiting to purchase the Spotify to use that. So like that's what you got out of that. So that was really exciting to upload that. That's just really exciting because we know it makes it easier for people to tune in and listen.
Yeah, because it's way less. If people still like they don't have unlimited data, they're like, I'm using my data to watch it in my car. But yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Thank
exciting.
you guys for watching and letting us be able to do that. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. So yeah, we're going to see Bert Kreischer. We have a very busy summer.
We do.
I got a job.
Congratulations.
My first real big girl job. Not really. I'm working at a gym because free gym membership. No, I'm just kidding. I just want to work. Gym's a good place to work. I like to lift. But anyways, yeah, that'll keep me busy. We have weddings to go to. We have the Bert Kreischer show. And Steve-O is coming to Lafayette. We get to see Steve-O from Jackass.
Yes, it's going to be really exciting. He's in a town that's really kind of close to us, so we're going to go to the Long Center. He's performing in Lafayette, Indiana, so it'll be fun.
I'm so excited. It was so funny because we were listening to Bert on the phone with Steve-O today in the car. So.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Kendra was like, you know how crazy it would be if we could do something like that? Just like have like Steve-O or like Johnny Knoxville just
in our phone.
As a contact in our phone.
Or just even Bert Kreischer or Tom Segura. Because like.
Right, dude.
And there's crazy. So many podcasts, but if I could be on one, it would be theirs because A, they're the most real people. B, they don't care. Like today they were talking about different slurs they're allowed to say. Okay.
I wouldn't push that line yet.
I was like, okay.
You honky.
Cracker. But, yeah. I don't know. I feel like they'd be really funny.
If I could be on a podcast, it'd probably be on the Joe Rogan podcast because I just want to pick that guy's brain apart and just understand what that guy thinks about on a day-to-day.
I feel like he takes LSD every morning.
He doesn't, though. He works out in the morning, and then he gets in a sauna, gets in a cold plunge, works out, and then does his podcast.
Yeah, how big is his team to release?
I mean, he literally, he has all the equipment, and everything's just kind of funneled into one spot, and he doesn't edit anything other than, like, bathroom breaks. They just cut that out, and then they just keep it rolling.
Yeah, I guess that's also what we're starting to do now.
Yeah, we don't.
Because you guys remember from our first videos, we did like funny edits and stuff, and I'm like, this isn't a YouTube channel. This is supposed to be a podcast. So
Right. But
you're gonna hear
again,
it.
what we were some of our inspiration for that was like the cold ones because their
Oh yes, I
podcasts
forgot
were a lot
about
of fun. They were just a lot of fun, but it's without a heavier back team more than 2 people, her with ideas and me with the implementation of those ideas.
It was a lot of work.
It was a lot of work. So
Mostly for him, and then I just got bored because he was learning, and I don't like computers, so then I just sat there and I felt bad.
Yeah.
Make this easier on both of us, but do I need to learn? Probably. Don't come at me.
Woo!
Keep your dogs.
I'm about to bring the dogs out.
Bro, speaking of dogs, he's in the pool today at his grandparents', and they had like thrown little sinkers into the pool, and he picks it up with his toes and like hobbles over on one leg in the water and like drops it in my hand.
With my feet.
Monkey.
It was funny.
It was. Dude, that's gross. That's gross.
There was one time when I walked up behind Savannah. We were at her house. Or, no, Blair's house. We were at Blair's house. So I walked up behind Savannah. I was like, hey, Savannah, the dogs were out. I lift my foot up behind her. I go, woof, woof. And she goes, That's funny.
Oh no. Bro, oh my gosh. I don't know what I was on in the car, but we were singing, having a good time. Casey drops a little bit of hot steaming tea to my lap. And it's going to be on the title of this.
Yes.
2 very conflicting words about cheating. And the power we hold of this the knowledge we have, it could crush someone.
Yeah, a couple.
I
people.
like this power, but will I ever do any harm to
I
it with
doubt
it?
it.
No, I wouldn't, because it's not my life, it's not my issue. But a clear message we learned was, if you are a cheater, you are the scumbag of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Kyle and Abigail, congratulations. But if either of you cheat, I will destroy you. And if anyone I know personally that I'm close to, very close to, cheats.
She's talking about me. If I ever cheat, she's gonna blow me to smithereens.
No, I just won't ever talk to you. But yeah, some people, yeah, I can't fathom cheating. I don't know what goes on in someone's mind that would be like, yeah, I'm gonna cheat instead of just tell someone I'm done. I feel like it's
Mega horny.
And not even that. It's just like you're so insecure.
Right. Yeah.
Like, bro, you know you won't be able, or not a guy, it could be a girl. Like, you know you're not gonna secure another person, so you're gonna be sneaky,
Mm-hmm.
just cause you want sexy time. Like,
Sexy time.
well, I hate. I.
What was it?
Nah, man, I bang.
Bing bing bong bong bing bong bing bong.
Yeah, bro, I can't. I don't like that.
Yeah. So, like, as we were setting up for this podcast, we found out a couple of things that A, counter for our iPad, so we don't have our ideas right in front of our face. B, we're gonna set up a studio in my basement, and yeah, and we started an OnlyFans.
No, we didn't. Stacy, again, calm down.
Yeah, for real.
If y'all don't know Stacy, it is
he's my friend dad.
he's an eager frat dad, shall I say? Stacy, it's weird.
He wants the best for us, and he's probably like, dude, you can make bang, you can get some
Just from him.
big money. He'd be like, dude, let me subscribe in like 4 accounts for sure.
We love our
And
supporters.
he's gonna be like, Casey, get Kendra off of there, dude. Just you, dude.
Okay, I do know for a fact Savannah would support us, and I know for a fact I would support Savannah and Pat.
Savannah and Pat, okay. Do you?
And Sabrina, and I don't know, Brina, if you and David are dingy, but like, Sabrina, you and whoever.
You, Sabrina. We support you.
You. Just you, Sabrina. Go do your thing.
You doing your thing, big girl. We love you.
Who were we talking? We were talking, with Sadie today, his cousin. We're talking about the fraternity and how Sabrina is a well-known woman of many talents, especially with a rubber band.
Yeah, something like that.
Sabrina, we're waiting for you to come on the podcast so you can share your secrets with the world.
Yes. Everybody needs to know. A lot of people already do, but everybody needs to know.
More need to know.
That shit is the best thing I've heard in my entire life.
I've yet to try it, and do you still have that yummy one?
Mm-hmm.
See, if you know, you know what we're talking about, but if you don't know, Mom, don't watch this.
Mom, keep watching.
Now, I don't even think my mom's gonna watch.
Stop.
Of course, you know Stacy's actually gonna watch this one. He would be like, "Oh my!" Like.
I love you, Stacy. You're a dog, but.
He doesn't like your cooking though, because it made him chunky. So
he
claims.
Food.
It is good
food.
It's so good, especially at like 3 a.m. when you just walk downstairs. You're like, oh.
And you've had way too much water for the evening. You've had way too much, like, really good like Fiji water. You're just like going downstairs. You're just like out of it. You're like, oh my god, I am so just like hydrated. And you're just walking down and you're just like, oh, there's like 40 little boxes of pasta. And
of happiness.
Like, dude, it's so good. Like, the best times when you're way overhydrated. Stacy's food is the best when you're overhydrated.
It's not the best when you have the squirts and then you're on the toilet for...
That's alright. That cleans up. Cleans up, dude.
We're thinking of toilet and bathroom stuff. I made him, towards the end of the semester, I was spending a lot of time at that house. And I was like, you guys need to clean the shower because I need a shower at some point. So I made you and Clay go clean the shower.
Yeah, me and Clay. Literally. Hey Clay, if you're watching, what's up, man? Shout out Clay. He's a dog. But we went to Walmart, got like a pack of 4 magic erasers. We got Lysol spray, and Clorox wipes. And we deep cleaned the shower. And then Kendra came over and didn't use it. And we were really upset. We were actually so upset, but we were enjoying it. We also got a new shower curtain.
That's the thing, like...
Ours is decked out now.
Facts. And people would be like, Kendra, when do you clean it? Like, it's not my filth.
It's not ours either. It's caked up filth.
Well, that makes it worse. But yeah, at least yours is the top grime.
True.
You did get burnt today. He was in the sun for like 2 hours. And he is red.
Yeah. It's my ginger coming out, dog.
He is a ginger. Especially your armpits. I really noticed that today.
That's weird. Yeah, she walks. I'm just in the pool putting in my grandparents' stairs, and she just walks up next to me, and she's like, "Casey, your armpits are really red." I'm like, are they burnt? She's like, "No, they're like red-headed. It's red hair." I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess that's cool." And I got embarrassed because I have fiery armpits.
Maybe the true reason I don't want to have children with you is the fact I'm afraid they'll be red-headed, and then they could look like Sam.
What's wrong with Sam? I will not handle Sam's slander. I won't take it. I got your back, dog. They'd be phenomenal children. But I also don't want kids.
Yeah. And I'm so tired of hearing that. I'm tired of
because if they end up like you...
No.
Or just running away. Ah, dude. Take me back to the 1800s, dude.
No, I'm so tired of older adults being like, no one wants to have children anymore. I'm like, well, you see what's wrong with us.
A, you see what's wrong with us. B, wholly expensive. Dude, I can't get a nice apartment for less than selling my soul and 40 cents, but...
I can't even fill up on a full tank of gas. I can't even fill my gas tank all the way up.
I swear, dude. Yeah, gas right now is like
$4.55.
$4.50 a gallon.
Kinda not cool. Kinda not what I'm feeling.
Not based, bro. Make it not based.
I just want to be rich and famous. Actually, rich. I don't need to be famous, but I do.
I'll take care of the famous part. That'd be fun.
If you want to be famous, bro, but I'm good with a healthy amount of followers, but I ain't good with like the whole like stop me in public when I'm trying to do something. Oh my god.
Dude, I'd die for that.
You would die for it for the first week, and then when you're trying to get your bread from the grocery store and some child wants your autograph and you're like, I also need to go home and shit.
I'll just plan ahead, have index cards. Just pass me that candy, bro. Candy.
Dude, can you imagine being a celebrity and you you have to brutally shit and you were like turtling and you were like you can't make it, you're sweating, everything's foggy.
Yeah.
Everything's foggy. You're not.
You have tunnel vision.
Yes, and can you imagine being a celebrity and someone coming up and be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm such and like telling you the life story."
I wouldn't be nice. I'd be like, "Hey, stop right there. Oh shit, I can come right back for you." And honestly, when you're that rich, like, they aren't going to the grocery store, dog. They're having their groceries delivered to their house.
I would, if I felt like it and I was in the mood and I was famous, I would 100% go to the store just to interact with people.
Like, oh my gosh, it's Kenner from the KSG podcast. Follow us on YouTube and Spotify and Patreon. But you'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" And then you just smack around a little bit. You can talk about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I can't believe I forgot about that. I'm all for Johnny. At this point, I don't even care if he did it because she just annoys me so much on the stand.
Dude, when she's like listening, she's like, "Yes." To the dream,
I'm like, shut up. The fact that you can't look your accuser in the face, which this would be Camila, that would be the accuser, like, just shows that, like, she's a liar, I feel like.
Yeah.
In all of her answers, I don't recall. I don't know. I wouldn't say it. Or all of her answers is, like, a short story. Like, no, it was a yes or no. Like, do you want pizza? Well, actually, I believe pizza is part of a cult. Like, girl, you could have said no.
Right, dude. Pizza and Papa John's. It comes from horses that are bred in a science lab. Like, dude, do you just want pizza or not? Like, I can get Domino's.
The problem is, I know people like that in real life through my father.
I feel like I just bash either my own or his head against, like, a bat.
My dad is so funny because I love my dad to death, but sometimes, like, he will text me. Like, let's use tomorrow as an example. Supposed to go down with my family for Memorial Day, you know? And this hasn't happened, but it may happen. This normally happens. He'll text me, he'll be like, "You going tomorrow at 11:30? Yes. I will hit send, it will deliver, and I will get a phone call. Hey, so are you going down tomorrow at 11:30? Well...
Bro, yes, if you just read my text message that I just answered to that exact same question.
Right? And then he will go on and come up with topics out of I don't know where, and then...
What is Angus beef?
Like, it's... I love the man, but, like, sometimes I'm like, read the room.
Right. And some of that's just people being people.
Well, that's my dad just wanting to talk. My dad's a big old talker.
He's a big old jabberer.
He is a big old jabberer. But back to Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Favorite moments for me is the Mega Pint, which we found.
Yeah, we did find a Mega Pint at Walmart.
I didn't think they existed. They do. That's a heap of all. That is death.
A Mega Pint. It was a Mega Pint.
A Mega Pint. You can't survive a Mega Pint.
Some have tried.
Like, my mom described it, and we were just walking through Walmart, and it was like on the end on the bottom shelf, and I was like, "Bro, that's big." And then I sent a picture to my mom. I'm like, "That Mega Pint?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to get Johnny Depp stickers and like stick them on there."
And like Johnny Depp stickers is just like him with like a speech bubble that says like a Mega Pint?
A Mega Pint? Mr. Rotten Bottom.
Yeah.
And that lady, bro, my brother was like her and her turkey neck. I was like,
Moo.
Moo.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna have to cut this one right here. Not the end of the episode. I gotta cut this one because our camera still is like, you can only go half an hour at a time. So preppy, it's gonna be... Anyway, 3, 2, 1. We're back. We are totally back, 100%.
Okay.
Clip, clap.
Patty whack. But
Give a dog a
anyways,
bone.
we were discussing, I don't even remember for the 1 minute break.
And Johnny Depp, Amber Heard.
Yeah, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. That's like the whole... So, he is suing her for
Defamation.
allow me to reboot. Which, honestly, the fact, it's really weird because everyone's like, the likelihood of him legally winning is slim. So my thought is if he doesn't legally win, he'll go back and go for perjury, or he'll do domestic abuse, because there's a lot more evidence of her abuse than his. She's also just like, she just scares me. Her faces scare me.
Like, she used to be like super pretty, and like
she
to
did.
Like, everybody, and now I'm just like, dude, you look messed out.
She looks like she has alcohol issues.
Yeah, probably.
Like the way her face. I let you scoot that.
Yeah, sorry. Time out. I'm scooching the microphone a little bit closer to it.
But the way her face is swollen and like I don't know, she like aged, and I'm like, girl.
Yeah, like in the snap of a finger, she aged so fast that she looks so old.
And the fact that she's had so many different people, and like, when did she date Elon Musk?
I have no clue. Well, we can look it up because we have a computer right here in front of us. Isn't this handy?
Dude, what makes me even more mad is about the charity money.
Dude, she what did she say? She pledged it.
She pledged it, and she's like, I each pledged and donated synchron something like in syncopal. But I
Elon
was
Musk date
Amber Turd. But yeah, when she said that, I was, even the lawyer was like, girl, that's not how I use those words.
Yeah, like, dude, it's just, she's like, I use pledged and donated synonymously.
Bro, I can't speak tonight. I swear I'm not dumb.
It's probably because it's like 9 p.m.
That is true. Anything for you guys. Actually, speaking of anything, I know I just said we shouldn't
bounce around.
But this popped up, like, anything for you guys. Patreon, we're coming out with good ideas. We promise. We have like cooking shows, we have vlogs, we have gym stuff, we have like a super special guest on Patreon exclusively. Like, we have a lot of stuff coming for Patreon, which is super exciting.
Yes.
So
anyways, we'll let you guys know when that's out, and maybe you can give like snippets or previews and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'll be really exciting to do. But yeah, back to Amber Turd and Elon.
They dated on and off between 2016 and 2018, and the SpaceX boss was named on her witness list for the trial.
Ooh,
interesting.
So we'll see if he makes a little bitty appearance.
Are they done? I thought they were almost done.
Well, I thought Johnny came back up again on trial. I thought he was back up for testimony.
I don't know.
Yeah, go.
Her Depp trial.
See, we're learning from Bert and Tom's podcast, because they research stuff and topics to discuss, and we realize that's a good idea. So
yes.
We just don't blabber on about lack of knowledge.
Yeah, and at some point I do want to, like, my computer will burst into it would just explode if I tried to, like, record it all the time while we're trying to record this too. It would just die. So at some point we'd be able to, like, split our thing off to a smaller thing so you guys can see the screen as well, but not yet.
Give us days. So it said Friday was the final day.
Friday, so...
Yes, so it's done.
Breaking news today, Verdict. Live updates.
Well, it's going to take a lot of time for that jury to come to a conclusion. They're not going to
probably
push it out. Which, I don't know. I'm sold on Johnny. That's a personal preference.
Justice for Johnny. No, I'm all the way to it. I don't really
Young
care.
Johnny was flavorful. Pirate Johnny was exquisite.
Mega hot.
And old Johnny, still kicking. His hand tattoo, a work of art. A work of art. Something about hand tattoos on men. Who else has a hand tattoo that everyone drools over? 365 Days actor?
Yeah.
We watched the second one together.
Mid.
So mid. Like, it could have been so good. The ending was the best, because that's when there's actually a film and speaking going on. Other than that, it was just music cutscenes. Like,
Yeah,
it was like
a musical almost.
It was a music video, is what it was.
Yeah, like it was just, they were like, put my music on there, man.
It was really odd. Like,
I guarantee that, like, playlist on, like, Apple Music is, like, the entire movie long.
oh yeah, not to mention, everyone bangs to that music.
Oh god.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know. I don't. I'm a virgin.
he is.
No.
Oh, so you've been sleeping with, bro.
Men. Loads of them.
Clay.
Hey, Clay.
Clay will know if he watched this now because we expect a response from him.
Yeah, we would definitely expect a response. If he does, listen to it. Oh, also, hi, York. I know you're listening again.
my gosh, I
Thank you,
miss
Kyle
York.
Young, again, for watching and being our only supporter on Patreon right now. You're a goat. I love you.
Facts, and that is not a shame or a little meh on the rest of the guys because it's our fault for not doing anything.
Yeah.
So.
But thank you, Kyle, for sticking through with us. We really appreciate it. And
School was poo.
yeah, school is a lot of. Well, obviously, we're in school getting work done, and
I kept all A's. It was worth it.
I didn't keep all A's, but I have a good GPA.
I found this on the web.
Thanks.
Thanks, Siri.
Shithead.
I hate that woman.
Siri, suck a dick.
No, thank you.
No.
Here's
No.
what I found on the web.
It's like, oh, that actually looks pretty good.
You're like,
Pull that
oh,
up.
no way.
Pull
Ice
up.
Cube?
Huh?
Not the actor and rapper.
An actual one.
Anyways.
But yeah, so what do you have anything else you want to talk about? This is probably about an hour, half an hour. So.
No, I don't know. I'm just really excited. I am so. You guys don't understand. The basement studio idea is like blowing up in my head right now because I'm like, bro, there's so many things we can do now.
Yeah, dude, I just had a Diet Coke and now it's just like flying out of my head. It's like a whole 46 milligrams of caffeine, dude. Just coursing through my veins, even though I see a bang with 300 milligrams over there right now.
Right behind the camera.
Yeah.
Behind our bowling pins.
Bowling pins. Yep. That's my shelf of dildos.
I'm not surprised. But the only issue with the basement is I think everyone who's friends with me understands how severely like scared I am of spiders. And the first time I ever went down into his basement, I was standing there and he looked at me and he's like, let's go upstairs. I was like, why? He was like, just go upstairs. I'm right behind you. Go upstairs. And I was like, why? Why are we going upstairs? And he's like, a big wolf spider ran right across your foot.
Yeah, we
And
get
I
to
was
the
like,
top of the stairs. But like I see it happen. Like she was just standing like right next to the stairs to go upstairs, and I was done downstairs, and I was like, I see it happen. I'm like, let's go upstairs. And she was like, why? Like why the urgency? And I was like, let's just go upstairs. So when we get up there, I tell her like there was a spider that crawled across your foot. She was freaked out.
It gives me
She
goosebumps.
was like, ugh. She was like gagging. I was like, I just waited until you were up here at least, so you weren't down there when I told you, because then you would have sprinted up the stairs,
Probably fall.
probably fallen, broke your neck or something. I don't know. But it was still
Hopefully.
funny. It was still really funny.
Dude,
When I saw it happen, I was like,
you're like, oh, she's never coming back down here.
yeah, for real.
That's the only issue I'd have recording down there. You would see me like,
Yeah, she's gonna be in a full hazmat suit every episode now.
oh, I'm gonna be like, we're gonna see how this works, but yeah, we're gonna try and not make it look like we're about to film a Pornhub video.
Yeah.
That is the goal for
Yeah.
the next episode.
Yeah, this is what we had to work with. My parents took my other room that was like low key my office, and they just turned into a guest bedroom, which is stupid.
When do y'all have guests?
Never.
It's
That actually sleep over. Never.
It's okay. We have space at my house. We have a lot of ideas. There was something I definitely wanted to talk about.
We got the title done.
Yeah, bro. Going back, I have a story for the whole cheating thing because cheating really pisses me off. If we haven't come to that conclusion, I was dating this guy, and he basically, you know what? In his defense, seeing another guy, I would get how he'd be like a little angry about that in my phone, but maybe he could have like came to me with it. But he was like, you always hide his name from me when we open it, and I was just like, okay, like I was not hiding anything, so whatever. And then he was like, are you cheating? Like, have you cheated on me? Blah, something along the lines of like, an accusation of me cheating. I may or may not have looked him in the eye and said, if I wanted to cheat on you, I would have. already.
Damn.
Was that an appropriate response? No. Did he cry? Yeah. Sorry, you know who you are. I don't have many exes.
Yeah, they're...
So we limited it down to...
Well, it's not me, so...
And he probably, I can almost guarantee he does not watch this. If he does...
If he does, shave the mustache.
What? And, yeah. But yeah, so that's how I feel on cheating. Don't accuse someone. Because then they'll get mad and end up breaking up with you. Because I think from then on, it really pissed me off.
And you were like, you don't trust me? Well, what's the point?
Yeah, facts. That is true. If something as simple as that, like... I read something today and it's like, some people break up just because of like the most simple things. I'm like, okay, what's simple in your head might have not been simple to them.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, it's a healthy breakup. I'm like, okay. Yeah, it might have been a healthy breakup, like you weren't shaking and crying.
Shaking and crying right now?
But like, okay, there's still a good reason. Like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bro, so the other day,
What?
actually, literally, yesterday morning, before I went to Michigan, I told my mom and Brent about this. I was so mad at you, and you had no reason why. You had no idea. It was stupid. Do you know when you wake up in the morning, and you're just like, coming to, it was so early. So I was already mad at the world for being up before sunrise. And I decided to sleep in a little bit, because I was like, I just need a rest. I'm facing towards the center of the bed. You roll over, and I like go to give you a hug, and you just right into my face.
I was sleeping.
And I was like, I did one of these. I was like, I like blinked, and I just whipped over. I was so mad. I was like, this motherfucker just melted my eyebrows. Like,
Sorry, my morning breath is hot, and you went.
oh, I know, and I was just so.
I was asleep. I was sleeping.
And I know, that's why I was mad at myself. I'm like, I don't know why I'm angry, but bro, did that get me so riled up at 5:30 in the morning? I was
You didn't
angry.
say, and then you just woke me up like 30 minutes later. We went on a walk, and you had no problem.
No, I wasn't mad then, but bro, I can tell you, I just wanted to shake you awake and be like, boy, go brush your teeth.
I did the night before, dude. I don't know what you're tripping about.
Dude, I'm the same way. It's not that big a deal, but I can't help it, man. I just woken up. That's what I woke up to. That was my good morning.
My good morning this morning was our buddy's dad waking us up, be like, hey, I'm taking the dog outside. You guys go upstairs. I forgot. I was like, just let the dog out, man. But then I remembered. I was like, oh, that dog would eat me if I was down here. So, yeah, I'll go upstairs.
Yeah, that is a big dog, too.
Yeah, he's a pretty big boy.
Is he well trained?
Yeah, he is. He just is very protective about his spot.
Well, he's a German Shepherd, so
Yeah.
you get that a lot. It makes sense.
You make good sense.
But yeah, I feel like a couple good stories to end it.
Yep. Yeah, thank you guys for continuing to watch us and
Thanks.
listen to us.
We have a lot more ideas. We
Yep, we're
have a
gonna
lot more topics to discuss. If,
have a lot more
again-
time to do things.
Yes, dude. We're gonna rapid fire these recordings, and we are gonna have pre-recordings, and we are gonna send them out because I want to be more prepared this time. A lot of topics, a lot of guests because everyone's back in town.
Right?
So we'll have a lot of guests. Some things to look forward to. Casey's gonna have an episode of just him and his buds. I'm gonna have my sneaky links, my gals on, Sabrina and Savannah.
Her sneaky links is her Snapchat group chat with her two
Yes.
friends. Not the guys that she sneaks out and has sex with without me. So that's a different friend group. Wait, no, that's me that does that with other dudes. Never mind.
Yeah, never. Sorry.
That's fraternity stuff.
But yeah, yeah, my only two friends, Sabrina and Savannah, will be here. So, that's very exciting. And if anyone wants a hot mom back on, we are more than happy to gather a mother or two around.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk to them.
Or DILFs.
DILFs. Hey,
DILFs
man.
are always an opportunity. The podcast would probably be 3 hours long. We will have to warn you.
Yeah, if it's Kendra's papa, good old Bobbert, I think we would just sit here and he would just go on. And then...
Yes. If it's your dad, if we get some tequila in him, he'll be face down on a pile of leaves and we'll just videotape it for
Exactly, it'd be hilarious. Thank you if you have the cord.
I'm so sorry.
I don't want it to become unplugged. But, yeah, if we put my dad tequila at the beginning of the podcast, he'd be like, oh, yeah, we'll talk a little bit. But by about 45 minutes in, he'd be projectile vomiting across the room, ruining the floor and the couch again. But
Yes,
we'll clean it up. Anything for the viewers, dog.
There's a lot to come. We say that a lot because there literally is. So hopefully by the next one we get our button gear and we have a whole studio.
Yeah, it's totally doable. And when like projects like that, I will actually put like a lot of time into because I'll get like so just like obsessed with it. Like as soon as we thought about it, I was like, wait, should we just wait to do it and just do it for this one? But then I was like, it's already.
The OnlyFans thing is kind of fun too. So
yeah,
I'm sure you guys are gonna keep listening after the first couple seconds. And I did the introduction this time. So
you did.
It sucked, but we mixed it up. So good for us. Yeah. So I consider this a good wrap. I am so excited for our future podcasts
Episodes.
and tune again to. Tuna inagana. And we will see you on the next one. I'm your host, Kendra Brewer.
And I'm Casey Herring. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, Patreon, the link in the description. Instagram, socials, and all that will be in there too. So yeah, follow us wherever. Subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.
Subscribe. Love you.
Love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Mwah.